As a continuation from last week, I will be sharing ways on how you can cope and heal from abandonment wounds. Remember, abandonment wounds register in a person as early as the day they are born, when a child cries for the mother's attention but doesn't get. So then, how do you fix and heal from this? First, love yourself. Emotional abandonment tells people that they are unlovable. The most effective way to start healing is to be kinder to yourself and love yourself more. How often do you say kind words to yourself or encourage yourself to try out new things, those that both scare and are out of your comfort zone? Learn to comfort yourself in healthy ways when you're sad. Practice self-care and treat yourself in loving ways. Surround yourself with supportive people and invest in things that increase your happiness, health, and well-being. It takes intention, practice, and consistency. Second, validate your needs. Have you ever felt that your needs don't matter? That you cannot put yourself first? When you have gone through emotional abandonment, you tend to believe this. It is good to understand that this is not true, and it's important to correct this notion by telling yourself repeatedly and consistently that your needs are valid and important, just like everyone else's. You have to create a new habit of identifying your needs and feelings because it does not come naturally to us. You can try writing them down at specific times of the day to keep tabs. Once you're aware of them, you can then meet your needs more and better. Third, look at your past and identify key times or events that you have felt abandoned. Acknowledge your pain and validate it fully. Feel the grief. Do not run away from it. Identify your coping skills. Observe the part of you that is trying to compensate for the hurt experienced by the abandonment of your loved one. Fourth, learn to enjoy being by yourself. The more time you spend alone, you get to truly know yourself and be comfortable in your own skin. You don't need anyone's validation or acceptance. Fifth, talk to your inner heart, that is, the abandoned child. Assure yourself your value and your worth. Be present for yourself in a way no one else can. Practice this until it's fully integrated. Affirm your inner child by words such as, I'm here for you, you're safe, and I will never abandon you. Sixth, in my previous video, I had mentioned that being in an actively triggered emotional state seriously jeopardizes the rational brain function and possibilities for healing. Thus, if you are in a toxic relationship, start devising your exit plan for your own good. Seventh, rewire your thinking. Be comfortable with learning and unlearning. Question the beliefs you hold. There is need to correct the false beliefs you hold to define yourself due to abandonment trauma. Reparent yourself. Tell yourself this: childhood abandonment wasn't my fault. My parents were not able to meet my emotional needs, and that was an undoing on their part, not mine. My feelings of unworthiness are based on false assumptions that I created as a child due to my childhood experience. Identify and acknowledge the good qualities that you possess. Eighth, do share. We don't usually talk about some things because we're ashamed of them. We are afraid that sharing will lead to more blame and rejection. However, it's good to note that it's good to talk about our shame to a safe and trustworthy person. This way, the shame begins to lessen. Confiding in a therapist provides a safe space for you to speak out. They also help you to challenge the underlying false beliefs that have been supporting your shame. 9th, write a letter to the person who abandoned you. The letter, however, is not to be shared with them. If you're angry at them, if you're sad that they abandoned you, put it all down on paper. If you will need to cry, do cry. It is important that you express and process all emotions you experience at the memory of that person on paper. The letter is to help you express your feelings and decompress. Each one of us has their own personal issues, hurts, history, strengths, hope, and possibilities. Whatever you want to heal, as long as you are intentional about it and work towards achieving it, your healing commences.